Jeremiyah Love is one of the most explosive running backs in college football right now. Coming out of St. Louis, Missouri, he committed to Notre Dame back in 2022, choosing the Irish over offers from Texas A&M, Michigan, and Oregon. Standing at 6'2", 215, Love has the size and speed to dominate at the next level, and in this sim turned out to be one of my best, so you're going to want to stick around till the end of the video. With that, let's get into Jeremiyah Love's college football and Madden career simulation. And out of the gate here, Jeremiyah Love is already a junior at a 95 overall. Obviously, he committed in 2022, making him a junior, but anyway, he was a 4-star coming out of high school. He has star development, 6', 212, actually not 215, but really good speed. He has 95 speed, obviously. He has really good elusiveness. He needs to work on his hands a bit. I mean, his carrying's good, but his catching traffic, all that really needs to work on. Obviously, I mean, he's not going to have the best power. I mean, he's only 6 foot, which, I mean, that's actually pretty tall, but for abilities, bronze tier recoup, and silver tier for shifty, sidestep, 360, and armbar. With that, let's get into season number 1, what could possibly be his last season in college football, by the way, of Jeremiyah Love's career simulation, which in year number 1, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish would go 10-2 on the season, losing to Miami and Texas to open up, but they would win out on the season here, making a bowl game most likely. They might actually make the college football playoff, which I think they made it at, 11-1 last year. They were in the national championship, lost to Ohio State, but whatever. But they're going to be playing Oklahoma in the first round. At least that's what it looks to be. But John Mateer of Oklahoma actually won the Heisman as well. 3,361 passing yards, pretty good. But Jeremiyah Love also is going to win the Doak Walker Award. There's a little spoiler of his stats. I usually just show stats after the college football playoff because they count college football playoffs fast. But we're actually not going to be playing Oklahoma in the first round. We are going to be playing the Clemson Tigers. With that, let's see the overall matchup. First of all, though, we have to see the overall matchup before we hop into the game. It's going to be 92 versus 87. Okay, so we do have the best odds to win this. Let's get into the game. That was not English there. We are playing on 10-minute quarters with 10-minute run clock, or sorry, Excel clock, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but we're up 14-7 here before the end of the second. 21-7. Can we make it 28-7? No, we cannot. But 21-7 is still a solid lead at halftime. 24-7 now. 27-7. Keep on getting field goals. Okay, Clemson. Okay, never mind. I was going to say they're making it a bit scary, but we're going to end up winning this one 41-14. What a game. That was good, but with that, let's see who we're facing in the second round of the college football playoff. We're going to be playing the Orange Bowl versus the Miami Hurricanes. Let's take a look at the stats for this. Hopefully, they're lower than an 87, so we have an even better chance. They're also an 87 as well, but with that, let's get into the game here against the Miami Hurricanes. Oh my gosh, my throat just died there. 7-0, 7-3. Okay, we're up 10-7 now. 13-7. Can we win this one? 10-13. Okay, it's going to be 17-13 at the end of the half. 16-17. Okay, we're coming back. Okay, 24. Making it a bit. Okay, we're cutting it close. Oh no, we might lose this one. Oh no, we might go out in the second round. I mean, Notre Dame, they don't have the best quarterback, CJ Carr. He's really good, but I don't know. I mean, Jeremiyah Love, I think you would assume he would carry the team, but I mean, Carson Beck as well. He's really good. I mean, you can't really do a lot about this loss, but Miami would actually win the national championship, so that makes the loss a bit less of a hurtful loss. But they beat Georgia by 40 as well, and they put up 40 on Oklahoma as well. They didn't beat Georgia by 40. They put up 40 on them, but they would beat Oklahoma in the national championship 48-21 this season. And as everybody expected, Jeremiyah Love, no persuasion chance to stay in college football. He's going to be leaving to the NFL draft. But first of all, let's get into his stats. 14 games played, 271 carries, 1,532 yards, 5.7 average yards per carry, and 22 touchdowns this season. I don't know if that's a record or not, but if you know, you know. But anyway, here, this is what he looks like in college football 26. Yes, I know he looks really bad. The face scans aren't the best in this game, okay? He's still 6', 215. Also, I tried making him 6 foot. It just wouldn't work. I always set him to 6 foot. No matter what I did, he wouldn't just go up to 6'1". But here's a look at his gear if you are wondering, and all of his stats as well. Anyway, though, we are here at the NFL Draft, the 2026 NFL draft where Jeremiyah Love is going to be drafted this year. It's projected to be first round. I really hope it's first round, but let's see. Where is Jeremiah projected to go? Let's go to running backs here. 20th. Okay, he's projected top 20. That's really good. I think he can go top 20. Probably, I mean, do the Bears need a running back? No, they don't. They do not draft a running back. Well, do they need a running back at this point? Maybe not. I mean, it's been a year, but anyway, nobody drafted it. I'm just simulate it up to my user pick so that, I don't know why. I just felt like it. But anyway, will the Patriots take him? No. The Steelers? No. The Chiefs? Maybe. I mean, they have Isaiah Pacheco. They are going to take him. I was not I don't know if they have Isaiah Pacheco or not, but yeah, no, that's a little scary for the career simulation. Really, I'll have to check. But anyway, 78 overall this year for Jeremiyah Love, hidden development. I censored his development, as you saw, because I don't want to give away spoilers. That is not how you say spoilers. Actually, it is. I just said it very slowly. But yeah, I just didn't want to. I showed it. It was too much spoilers in the other episodes that I used to do. But I already checked. He is 61st ranked in running backs, so that is very good already. Sorry for the cut there, but anyway, I already checked. Isaiah Pacheco is not on the Kansas City Chiefs. So Jeremiyah Love will be running back number 1. Now I'm getting very excited for this career simulation. But year number 1 here, the Chiefs would go 13-4 this year, 5th seed in the AFC. That's crazy, going 13-4 and you only get the 5th seed. I mean, like, you don't even get a 4th seed. That's just wild. But anyway here, as for Jeremiyah Love on the ground here, he would go for 212 attempts, 1,073 yards, 1,000-yard guy in his first season is insane, but 5.1 average yards per carry and 14 touchdowns this season. He's already up to a 90, and yes, I set him as star development. 90 already, and he just has star development, 95 with the morale boost. He's now the 12th. You go from the 61st ranked running back to the 12th ranked running back. That is just insane. But we are going to make it all the way to the Super Bowl. We're going to be playing the number 7 seed Los Angeles Rams. So I'm expecting a win here year number 1. We might actually win it, but year number 2, wait, no, the year before year number 1, the Baltimore Ravens would take it over the Niners 30-14. But anyway, we are at 90, they're at 84, so I think everybody and their mama is projecting us to win this one. Super Bowl 61 is now underway, though. Well, it wasn't actually underway then, but anyway, 7-7, 14-7. Los Angeles is actually putting up a great fight, 14-14. Wow. Oh no, we're down 21-14. Okay, at end of half, we're down 28-14. What is going on? This is an 84 overall team we're talking about. Okay, 25-28, 35-25, 38-25. We're going to lose in the Super Bowl to the Los Angeles Rams, the 7th seed, 84 overall Los Angeles Rams, as the 5th seed, 90 overall Kansas City Chiefs, with Patrick Mahomes, who just won a Super Bowl, what, 2 years ago? No, it would be 3, because this year and then last year and the year before that would be the Eagles and the Chiefs, and then, or I guess it would be 4. I don't know, I'm bad at math, but this is just a horrible upset for us. I don't know. I think this might actually be the first time a 7 seeds won the Super Bowl too. But this year, though, good things happened, though. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jeremiyah Love. Anyway, here in Jeremiah's sophomore season, is going to be a 91 overall with superstar development now. And as for the Chiefs here, they would go 13-4 on the season. 5th seed again. The Denver Broncos go 16-1, by the way, getting the 1 seed. But we're going to be playing the Cincinnati Bengals in the first round of the playoffs. But as for Jeremiah here, 223 attempts, 1,231 yards, 5.5 average yards per carry, and 13 touchdowns. And he is now up to a 97 overall. Also, I gave him his number 4 back. In the playoffs, so we're going to be losing in the first round, the wild card round, to the Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to blow us out 58-52. That's an upset, but the Bills and the Rams are going to be in the Super Bowl, and in said Super Bowl, the Rams would take it going back-to-back 24-19. No hardware here for Jeremiyah Love, though, but in year number 3, it's going to be 98 overall at 22 years old. I don't know why it's year 3 and he's 22. I mean, yeah, he was 20. I don't know what I'm talking about, but he's now Superstar X Factor. Let's take a look at his abilities. He has Second Wind, Matchup Nightmare, Jukebox, and Steamroller. As for his X Factor, he has Ankle Breaker. But anyway, year number 3 here, the Chiefs would go 14-3 this year, grabbing the number 1 seed this time, as we should. I mean, just 1 win. How do you go from 5th seed to 1 seed by just 1 win? It's crazy. But 236 attempts, 1,305 yards from Jeremiyah Love, 5.5 average yards per carry, and 15 touchdowns. But we're going to make it to the Super Bowl again. Guess who we're playing? We just lost to them 2 years ago. Los Angeles Rams, this time they're an 87, but this time we're a 91. So maybe we can get revenge on them. But here we go in the Super Bowl now. Let's get into it. Let's go. That is not the right thing. Pre-recorded me just sucks at recording, okay? Don't judge him, okay? He's just past me, okay? Just he's bad at recording. But 14-10 now. We might actually win this one. You never know. I might have just jinxed us, even though I just said this is pre-recorded. But whatever. 14-3, 17-3. Oh no, they get a touchdown. 17-20. We almost came back, I think, but we lose 17-20. We lose to the Rams to the second time in 3 years. And yeah, that sucks. But Puka Nacua actually won Offensive Rookie of the Year this year, or Offensive Player of the Year right now. But also, Russ Darnold is the Rams quarterback. I thought it was Matthew Stafford. I thought he was rocking out at 40 years old, but no. Jeremiah is now a 99 overall. But he gets a new contract this year. I guess he signed a 3-year deal instead of the 4-year deal. But he signed a 2-year deal worth 22.9 million. Is it not 942 is average? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I guess he signed a 3-year rookie deal, not a 4-year. I didn't know that, but I don't know why it says 2027. I don't know. That doesn't say 2027. I'm blind. But Jeremiyah Love actually made a Pro Bowl every year. That's actually really good. I mean, yeah, as I said in the intro, this is my best career simulation yet, which I don't mean to spoil anything. But yeah, 10-7 this season for the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know what seed we grabbed. I was too busy talking about the intro. But anyway, 221 attempts from Jeremiyah Love, 1,206 yards, 5.5 average yards per carry, and 11 touchdowns. And we are going to make it to back-to-back Super Bowls. We're going to be playing the Giants in the 2029 Super Bowl. What is this, Super Bowl 64, I'm pretty sure? Yeah, it is Super Bowl 64 or 65. I don't know which one it is, but we're going to be playing the Giants. They are an 89 overall already. I mean, yeah, it's 2029. It's been 4 to 5 years. I mean, yeah, they're probably going to be good. But anyway, playing the Giants now. It's going to be 0-0 to start off. I don't know why I said that, obviously, but they're going to go up 7-0, 9-0. They got a safety on us. Wow, okay, 12-0. What is going on here? This is low scoring. We're not going to score in the first 3 quarters. We get one late. That might be like the lowest scoring Super Bowl ever. 12-7? Scores in the 1910s or higher than this. All right? What are we doing scoring 12-7? I mean, this is just an embarrassment for both teams. But yeah, there it is though, 12-7. Yeah, not one you should be proud of if you're a Giants or a Mahomes fan. I mean, a Patriots fan. I mean, a Chiefs fan. Puka Nacua won Offensive Player of the Year, though. But Jeremiyah Love, 99, though. I need to show you how insane this guy is. 99 speed, 99 acceleration. Already. I mean, yeah, he had like 95 in college. But you have to boost it down a bit. But this is his last year, obviously. I mean, speed never gets updated in this game. But the Chiefs... 9-8 this season. We missed the play. You know what? We were just so embarrassed by losing in the Super Bowl 12-7. It's just an embarrassment that we just had to go. But 202 attempts, 1,033 yards, 5.1 average yards per carries, 8 touchdowns, and Jeremiah only played 15 games this season as well. And this year, the Giants will be back in the Super Bowl, but will be bounced by the Bills 25-24. Also, Savion Williams won the Offensive Player of the Year. I just wanted to say that. I don't know why. Go Pack, go baby. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, 99 overall for Jeremiah this year at 25 years old. I'm probably going to stop showing his overall in a bit because he's probably just going to stay at 99 for a while. But anyway, I forgot he had a contract. I almost stopped my recording there. 5-year deal, $89.1 million. This year, though, the Chiefs will go 11-6 on the season, 6th seed in the AFC West. No, in the AFC, 3rd in the AFC West. But in the playoffs, we are going to be playing the Miami Dolphins, the number 3 seed in the first round. But Jeremiyah Love this year, 181 carries, 1,229 yards, 6.8 average yards per carry, and 12 touchdowns. And this year, guess who's back in the Super Bowl? That is right, us, the Kansas City Chiefs. We are going to be playing the Atlanta Falcons in the first round. That are a 1 seed in the NFC. We're just a little 6 seed. Guess what? We are 2 overalls less than them. That's a little scary. If we somehow win this one, but don't beat, like, what were they, like 2 overall teams? I'm going to be shocked, but oh my gosh, they are putting up a game. We score, and then they immediately deliver. 21-24 here, though, at the end of the half. 24-21. Oh my gosh, we might go up by 10. We're up by 10. Okay, now we're up by 3. Now we're up by 10 again. Now we're up by 7. 31-38. They come back 31. No, we're going to come back. We're the ones who are going to come back. 41-38. There we go. We finally win a Super Bowl. Jeremiah gets his first Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes gets his 4th. I don't know about Patrick Mahomes, but hey, at least we won Jeremiah Smith. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out Chiefs fans. Oh, there's Jeremiyah Love dumping the orange sludge. It doesn't even look like Gatorade. That does not look like Gatorade. If you think that looks like Gatorade, you are wrong. That is orange sludge that they dump at you at the Nickelodeon things, okay? Anyway, here, let's see Andy Reid. Can we see him in the Super Bowl boat thing. What's it called? I don't know what it's called, but Andy Reid's there. There's no Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce, obviously, but yeah, no Jeremiyah Love either. Jeremiyah Love should start dating, like, I don't know. Actually, no, he shouldn't start dating anyone because we don't want any more distraction, but Michael Penix Jr. actually won Offensive Player of the Year, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Next year, though, the Chiefs would go 10-7 this season, 7th seed in the AFC here. They're going to be playing the 2-seed Browns in the first round of the playoffs. 204 carries here from Jeremiyah Love, 1,312 yards, 6.4 average yards per carries, and 11 touchdowns. And in the playoffs, we're actually going to be losing to the Las Vegas Raiders, our divisional opponents, in the first round. Or sorry, not the first round. The divisional round of the NFL playoffs. I don't know what to call them. I just call them the playoffs. I don't know. I'm bad at English, okay? But 22-20 would be your score in the Super Bowl. The Rams would take their third Super Bowl, a 100% a dynasty. I thought we were going to be the dynasty, but no, they are. But Chiefs this year, 13-4, 1 seed in the AFC. Finally there. We're getting better. Okay, 225 attempts here from Jeremiyah Love, 1,843 yards, 24 touchdowns this season. By the way, he's never fumbled in his career, I might as well say, but Jeremiyah Love actually has 792 receiving yards as well. That is absolutely insane in my opinion. If he doesn't win Offensive Player of the Year, I don't know who will. But let's see here. Yeah, he leads by 300. And he leads by, what, 400 in receiving? I mean, no, not receiving, but we're going to be bouncing the AFC Championship to the Titans this year in the playoffs, 31-24. And in that Super Bowl would be the Titans beating the Seahawks 31-25. And Jeremiyah Love this year will win Offensive Player of the Year, as I predicted them to. Also, I thought the Seahawks had Cam Ward for a second. No, the Titans still have Cam Ward. What am I thinking? Anyway, though, the Chiefs grabbed the 1 seed again, this time going 13-4, which I actually think that was last year. It wouldn't be this time going 13-4. Whatever. 231 attempts for Jeremiyah Love, 1,721 yards, 7.5 average yards per carries, and 21 touchdowns this season. In the playoffs this year, though, even though we were the 1-2, we get bounced by the Ravens in the divisional 30-28. That's that. It's the 6th seed Ravens too. They didn't even go to the Super Bowl. But Jeremiyah Love wins Offensive Player of the Year for the second year in the row, and the Jags are going to take the Super Bowl over the Eagles 20-13 for the. Oh wait, no, Jeremiyah Love is the second year in the row guy. But anyway, Jeremiyah Love, this is his contract year, so he might leave, he might stay. Let's see here. Is it his last contract year? It sure is. We'll see his free agency decision as this year he is going to leave the Kansas City Chiefs. Where is he going to go, though? He ended up going to the Green Bay Packers. I kind of psyched out the Vikings fans there on accident. I'm sorry for that, because I showed a Vikings player. You saw the Vikings logo probably in. Oh, 34 too. He's going to wear 34. Anyway, sorry Vikings fans, but 4-year deal for $60.2 million here for Jeremiyah. And the Packers, 12-5. They're going to grab the number 1 seed. I guess you have to win like way less games to get the number 1 seed in the NFC than you do in the AFC. I guess it's just less competitive, even though I thought the NFC was more competitive. I mean, actually, no, the AFC is probably more competitive, but 242 carries from Jeremiyah Love, 1,675 yards, and 15 touchdowns this season. But we're going to make it to the Super Bowl. We're going to be playing the Jets. They are a 90, we're an 89, so that's a bit scary. I mean, we've done better things. We've done better upsets. We've done everything. We're the Packers, okay? If we beat, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, but 7-0, it's a low-scoring game. 7-3 at halftime. That's a horrible score. 14-3. Oh, no. Okay, 11-14. Here we go. This better not be the final score. I know what the final score is already. Actually, I'm not gonna play with you, but 21-11 is going to be your is going to be your Super Bowl score. 21-11 this year. The Packers go down this year, unfortunately. And yeah, this year we would lose to the Jets. Byron Thomas would win Super Bowl MVP this year. I guess they got a new quarterback. I thought they had, or no, I'm thinking of the Giants. I was thinking of Jackson Dart for some reason. But 1 seed in the NFC North. Once again, we go 13-4 this season. Our quarterback sucks. Actually, he's not bad. He just can't stay healthy, I guess. But anyway, rushing for Jeremiyah Love, 262 attempts, 1,742 yards, 6.6 average yards per carries, and 7 touchdowns this season. And we are going to make it back to the Super Bowl again. Guess who it is? It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, of all people. That is right, Jeremiah's old team. We even beat our division rivals, the Chicago Bears. So did the Kansas City Chiefs. They beat the Broncos. And you'll never believe this. Jordan Love is the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. He's also playing his old team. What is going on right now? I thought Jordan Love retired. That's why he wasn't on the Packers. That's why I thought he wasn't on the Packers. I thought he retired. 14-0 here. We are just beating Jeremiyah Love's old team, 20-14. Also, it's a battle of the Loves, too. I don't know if they're related or anything. Probably not, actually. I don't think they are, but 42-35. This one's a big one. Oh, my gosh. 42-42. Here we go, 48 overtime. 48-42. We're going to win it. I thought we lost for a second for some reason, but we win it. 48-42. Jeremiyah Love wins his second Super Bowl. First with the Packers against the old Packers quarterback, Jordan Love. It's just an insane lore. That is crazy.
If any of these players got the good fortune to return, and we know how hard it is, it'll of course be special, but this one, they'll treasure the most. The game where they had to go 4 quarters and beyond before they finally won their fight and got to lift that Lombardi trophy.
The Lombardi Trophy about to return to one of the league's oldest teams. Commissioner Goodell.
Anyway, here we need to see if Jeremiyah Love wins Offensive Player of the Year, as he does win Offensive Player of the Year this year. Also, the quarterback won Super Bowl MVP. I thought that guy was injured, but whatever. 48-42, that's one for the record books. But the Packers, 11-6 this season, this time getting the number 2 seed. Who are we going to be playing in the first round? The 7th seed Eagles. It's flipped around this time. Last time it was 2 seed Eagles versus 7 seed Packers. I'm talking about real life, by the way, but really good season for our quarterback this year when he stays healthy. 1,920 yards. It looks like he's going back-to-back in Offensive Player of the Years again. 21 touchdowns, 7.5 average yards per carries on 257 attempts. That's crazy. And this year, that is right, we're back in the Super Bowl, this time against the Chargers. We beat the Carolina Panthers, surprisingly, in the NFC divisional round, 24-17. Also, I meant the NFC Championship. Also, I'm not showing Super Bowls anymore because this video is getting a bit long. I mean, it's actually not that long, but we're going to lose in the Super Bowl, 31-14. The Los Angeles Chargers grabbed their first Super Bowl, but Jeremiyah Love wins Offensive Player of the Year for the second time in a row. I thought it was third time in a row, but no, second time in a row. But Jeremiyah Love this year, it is his last contract year with the Green Bay Packers. He's still at 99, however. In his contract year with the Packers, though, the Packers will go 11-6. Second seed once again, playing the Rams. The Chiefs could never get past them. So let's see if Jeremiyah Love can get past them this time with the Packers. This guy can just not stay healthy. Or no, he didn't even start this year. But anyway, well, that's not him. We're focusing on Jeremiah. 181 attempts, 1,433 yards. He missed 3 games this year, by the way. 7.9 average yards per carry and 4 touchdowns this season. We are going to be losing in the divisional round of the playoffs to the Cowboys, 31-28, who we just got Micah Parsons in real life, by the way, but whatever. But 24-18 would be your Super Bowl score. 24-18 would be your Super Bowl score. The Washington Commanders beat the Baltimore Ravens 24-18. Sorry for the cut there, but Green Bay Packers just no longer have Jeremiyah Love. That is right. He left. He went to the Patriots this year. He signed, I think it was a 2-year deal with them. There's Patriots in a Jeremiyah Love jersey. That's not the right way around. Whatever, who cares? He played 4 seasons with Green Bay. 2-year deal worth $30.1 million in total. But anyway, the Patriots this year, they would go 12-5 on the season here. 3rd seed in the AFC. How do you go 12-5 and get the 3rd seed, but you go 11-6? And get like the 1st seed for the Packers? We're going to be playing, I don't know who we're going to be playing, but Ben Roethlisberger. I forgot who we were playing. Ben Roethlisberger, however you say that name, caught my eye. But 1,311 yards, 169 attempts, 12 touchdowns, and 7-point average yards per carries. Also, we only played 12 games this season, but the Patriots would lose in the AFC Championship to the Jaguars, who are now in the Super Bowl, which, I mean, obviously. But we would lose 31-24. It's going to be the Jaguars and the Giants in the Super Bowl, as in that Super Bowl, it's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking down the New York Giants 38-30. And no awards this year for Jeremiyah Love, unfortunately. But next year here, in his last contract year with the New England Patriots, 14-3, 1st seed in the AFC. They're going to be playing the winner of no one. I'm thinking of the college football playoff for some reason, but no Ben Roethlisberger this year. But 1,773 yards from Jeremiah, 274 attempts, 6.5 average yards per carry, and 11 touchdowns. And we are going to make it into the Super Bowl, the 2040 Super Bowl. I could not tell you what it is. I don't know. It's probably like 75 or something, but we're going to hop into it. Well, we're not going to hop into the gameplay. We're just going to simulate past the Super Bowl here, see if we can win it, and we do! 34-17. That'd be a great way to go out if you just retired right now. Also, I thought that Jeremiyah Love won the Offensive Player of the Year, but he didn't. Shaquille Darby won it. I need to see. Did he have a better season than Jeremiah? What did Jeremiah have? 1,700 yards, I think. He's not here. He retired. He retired on us. I guess that's why Shaquille Darby won Offensive Player of the Year. Let's go check. Did he retire? Going through these guys, he did end up retiring at the age of 33. After putting up 13 1,000-yard seasons, you retire after that. You can't just do that. But let's look at his career stats. 3,046 attempts, 20,034 yards on the season. On his career, 6.6 average yards per carry, 208 touchdowns. He never fumbled. 644 broken tackles, 5,060 average yards yards after contact. What am I thinking? So many games played, so many good seasons. But let's see, most yards. Let's see that. We need to see his goods and his bads, whatever his was. 1 season with New England, 4 seasons with Green Bay, and 9 seasons with Kansas City. His best attempt season, 262 in 2036. His best receiving yard season, 1,033 in 2030. And his best rushing yard season here, it would be 2037. 1,920 yards it would be that year. That's absolutely insane. I don't think it's a record or anything, but his best rushing season here would be 2033, 8.2 average yards per carry. That's not his 1,921. 24 touchdowns in 2033, though. That's crazy. But 2030, he only got 8 that year. That's a little odd. But what was his best average yards a game? 112.9 in 2037. But broken tackles, he broke the most tackles, 66 in 2034. He never fumbled in his career, as we saw. That's crazy. But yards after contact, how much did he get? 80 in 2030 and 709 in 2033. His longest rush was a 100-yard rush in 2039. His best receiving season, though, 256 in 2038. And let's see his best, 792, which I actually think that was the 1 year we saw his receiving stats, right? Yeah, I think it actually was. That's funny. But anyway, let's see his contract. Oh, wait, no. I forgot. I was thinking of a different game. You can't do that, but it says 2027 was his draft year, though. No, it was 2026. But here's a look at his hardware. Get a better look at it. 13 times Pro Bowler. Obviously played 13 years in the league. 6 times he led the league in rushing yards. 2026 Offensive Rookie of the Year. 2027 Best Running Back. 2028 Best Running Back. 2035 Best Running Back. 2039 Best Running Back. 2029 Best Running Back, 2031 Best Running Back, 2032 Best Running Back, 2033 Offensive Player of the Year, 2033 Best Running Back, 2034 Offensive Player of the Year, 2034 Best Running Back, 2035 Offensive Player of the Year, and 2036. This is very hard to say. I am so stuttering right now. You can see all the awards. This is getting way too long. I'm going to start to stutter. I always start to stutter after I do way too much. I can't even think at this point. But anyway, he actually broke the rushing yards and rushing touchdowns record on his career, 20,034, 208. Obviously, we saw that. This is my best career simulation so far. This is going to be the best career simulation I've ever simulated. I'm calling it now. He didn't break any season stats in his career. So he didn't break any in the Kansas City Chiefs. He did the rushing yards record in 2033, 1,843 in just one season. What about the Packers, though? Did he break any in that? He did the rushing yards and rushing touchdowns record in 2037. Both of them. He did not break any records with the Patriots, unfortunately. It was just those two guys. I'm not a ball knower, okay? I'm probably not going to know any of these guys, but in a game, he didn't break any career or NFL records in a game, nor did he do that in a rookie season, nor did he do that in a rookie game. But that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also going to be uploading hockey career simulations and football career simulations, or Madden and college football career simulations. Whatever you want to call them, that is what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I might do other sports too. If you want to see that, just let me know. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, goodbye.